Good morning. Today's agenda is to get this cross member welded out, get these old engine mounts ground down, and then I need to come over here on the 302, knock off these engine mounts, get some measurements, because I need to cut these down and shorten them so they fit between the frame rails. Oh yeah, and if you watch my videos on YouTube, you can go watch me on TikTok live here when I'm going live. I'm not always live, but got the new tank of shielding gas on. I need to be reminded to shut this off because my last tank should have lasted me a couple months longer, but I always forget to shut this off. Welder's ready. I think I'm about ready to crawl my big butt in there and do some welding, but let me get this time-lapse camera set up and we'll get to work. Alright, well, it took about 50 minutes, but I got the center welded, the sides all cleaned up. I need to get some scrap steel and make some diamonds to fill in those holes. So, we'll go see what we can find. I think I have the perfect steel back here. Let me see. I must have taken it outside because I'm not seeing it, so let's go look in the scrap pile. That should be perfect. Now I just need to make a template for each of them. Make a template out of cardboard, trace it to the steel, cut it to size. Just like that. Now I gotta modify the motor mounts on the engine itself. Then I got to make the engine mount part that goes to the frame, but first I've got to do some pretty intricate measuring and design because I need to shorten those motor mounts up the same distance on both sides and get them exactly where I need them so my motor mounts will line up with what I'm going to put on the frame. So I need to take the distance in there that I have, figure out where I want the motor mounts, and then do some measuring across the block from mount to mount, see what it is, see what I got to subtract, and go from there. I will give myself about a 1/4 inch leeway, because if there's a 1/4 inch gap or smaller, I can fill that with my welder.